Hello everybody, it's Professor Hooney back again with my second video on the channel ever, and today we'll be talking about Get Out, a movie I recently watched about a week or two ago with my sister, but my memory is a little bit hazy on exactly what happened, but I do remember before I went to go watch the movie, everyone was telling me to go watch it, and so I did. For those of you who haven't watched the movie already, I suggest you watch it first and then get back to the video because there's gonna be a lot of spoilers in this little rant I'm about to have about this movie. First off, the theater was packed. I'm talking there was only one seat left and I actually liked the view. It was very good. I got there a little bit late, so I really didn't get the beginning, so I missed that, but I ended up watching it on bootleg. I don't support it though, just letting you guys know. But I watched enough of the movie to the point where I can tell you guys about it because it was pretty freaking good, especially for a movie with actors that I really didn't know well, so that blew my mind right there. And Daniel Kaluuya, something like that, the dude who played Chris in the movie, I think this might be his breaking point because that was an amazing performance by him. He was just such a nice, mellow person. Throughout the whole movie was actually pretty chill, and it's a little weird towards the end because he starts killing people. I guess that was the quickest change of character ever, but if I was in a situation, I guess I'd have to kill some people too because it didn't look pretty at all, especially what was about to happen to him. And before I rush on about the actors, let me give you guys the main plot of the movie. It's basically a black guy has a white girlfriend, and the white girlfriend is part of some sort of cult, like a family cult that takes African Americans and turns them into themselves. I think I worded that wrong. They don't particularly turn them into themselves. They kind of take their brain out and then put their brain inside the African American so that they can have their attributes. Throughout this entire movie, it was completely racist, and it was completely funny to see how some of the racist moments have happened to me before, but they're like subtle racism. It's not like obvious, like, hey, you nigger. It's not like that. It's more like, hey, I have white friends, so you know, I'm not racist. That kind of stuff, which kind of clashes with each other, because if you're not racist, why are you trying to defend yourself about being racist? Anywho, the person who wrote this, Jordan Peele, I'll put a picture of him right here. He did a phenomenal job. Don't quote me on this, but I believe he's the person who wrote Harold and Kumar, but I'm not too sure about that and I'm too lazy to look it up. The entire aura of the movie was very suspenseful. I'm not sure if it's a horror flick, but it was definitely something chilling behind your back. So as Daniel, or Chris, goes to this little family reunion, and I put quotations around that because we all know what's about to happen, he wasn't feeling quite alright about it, and that's understandable. And as I was watching the movie, my favorite scene had to be when he approached the other African American and he's like, hey, how you doing? It's good to see another brother around here. He just turns around and smiles. I was like, what is going on here? Understand, by this point I knew nothing about the movie, so him turning around doing that was by far awkward, but I knew something was not right. So during that scene, at some point, Chris ends up flashing a camera at the African American, and he kind of turns back to his African American self and he tells him to get out. I don't know about you guys, but when I kind of hear the name of the movie inside the movie, I find it a sort of cliche, but in this situation, it was used so well because the guy who was trapped behind that white person's mind came out to tell him, yo, get out, because things are not about to be pretty. That was a really good use of the name of the movie. After that happened, the most cringy part of the movie begun when Chris and his girlfriend were by the lake and the family started to have an auction over him. Complete craziness. It was very weird to see something like that. And that's when I was officially paranoid of having a white girlfriend, because that did not look like a pretty sight in the back of my head. Overall, the movie was very entertaining. My sister didn't watch it with me. She actually went to go watch either Beauty and the Beast or some Cinderella movie. I'm not sure. I wasn't paying too much attention. I wanted to watch Get Out, and that was about it. Although towards the end of the movie, something interesting started to happen. So as Chris was trapped in the house when they were about to do neurosurgery on his brain so they can switch out the brains, he ends up, escaping through some clever maneuver. I'm sure if you watch the movie, you know. And he kills off the entire family. Now, I'm happy for him. I'm glad he did this, but why was everyone cheering in the theater is beyond me. I thought killing people was not supposed to be cool, and apparently everyone started applauding that. I guess it's just how things go. As for this video, I promised you guys 2 videos a week, and I literally posted at the end of the week. I have no idea why it took so long. I guess procrastinating got the best of me this time, so you'll be sure to have a video by Wednesday, so stay tuned for that, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.